The Random RPGmaker Roulette! Massive pile of unknown games. Pluck one out, timer for 30 minutes, have a play, and see if we get something good. And we are back with another RPG Maker game which I actually played on stream. Long before I had the idea to make a full marathon of RPG Maker games. And our second one is Weirder Than Usual Things Are Happening, which is still such a banger name for a game. This one I have no personal attachment to it, it's not made by a friend, I have no personal biases, I just like it because it's awesome. I did really want to do it for the Random RPG Maker marathon, but I remembered I didn't finish actually editing the Let's Play the last time I did it, so the timing worked out good. You may have actually noticed this one has been on my channel before. There was a brief half a video of the first episode that I made as a test run years and years back, and I just kind of forgot to finish editing it for my channel and posting it until now. So thank you RPG Maker Marathon for getting me off my arse. I decided to split these up so they will be roughly the same length as actual Random RPG Maker Roulette videos, but it's just going to be 1 hour of the same game. And any additional hours are going to happen too, because I did go much longer. But if you just want to stick to the Random RPG Maker Roulette experience, feel free to just watch this first episode and then drop the rest. I'm giving you executive permission to stop watching my content. Hooray! Oh, the YouTube algorithm's gonna hate me for that one. Okay, that is the true horror of this horror game, is whatever the hell just happened with my goddamn microphone. Oh, we have a spam bot! Great, more things going wrong! Hooray! Yeah, weird and unfortunate things are happening! The checkerboard background is based on the background for the menu screens in this game, 'cause I've only seen a few screenshots of it in action, and that just stood out to me as looking pretty neat. Weird and Unfortunate Things Are Happening is a game I saw advertised on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, I need to play this because the art style is just so me. And I was really interested in the characters because, third from the left is an adorable looking grandpa, uncle man of ambiguous age between uncleness and grandpaness, and I just want to give him a hug. An interesting thing is I don't usually play horror games because I'm really, really, really frightened by jump scares. I have issues with getting easily startled because of my PTSD and stuff like that, so I had a really good experience with them. The developers of this game reached out to me when they saw my post talking about not being sure if this horror game would have triggers and stuff in it, and then they were like, oh, if you tell us what your triggers are, we can tell you if they're in it, and they were really, really nice and polite, and I felt, wow, what a lovely and approachable team for this game. So yeah, they told me that there's not going to be any jump scares in this game. The closest thing to a jump scare is a moment where apparently when the first monster appears, there's a black screen for a moment to build suspense before it appears, but it's not a sudden jump in the screen or anything. And also they said there's not going to be any child sexual abuse in this, which is a big relief because so many goddamn horror games have child sexual abuse in them, and it's just no, 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 no. Hallowed Weens! Also, I love really convoluted names that are just a whole ass sentence. It's a cool aesthetic. To talk about, all I know about this game so far is that the characters look really adorable, and apparently the premise is a really intriguing idea. I've only read the most basic part of the premise on the itch.io page, the first few lines, 'cause I don't want to spoil myself for this. I want to go in totally woo. You come home from a vacation away to visit your niece, and your entire town has ceased to exist. And then you have to go inside a pocket dimension to where your whole town has been taken away by some sort of monsters who have removed it from the memory of everyone outside, and you're only immune to it because you have psychic powers, and then something happens. You're all trapped in a big town full of monsters and stuff happens. Weird and unfortunate things may possibly be happening. Oh yes, Z is select. Okay, let's go. Nice pixel art, very earthbound-y. I love the little overworld sprites, they're very detailed. Those are custom sprites, not any sort of RPG Maker ones. One thing I saw on the devs page from when they were answering all my questions, the amazing absolute bosses they are, is apparently they really like it when people let's play their games and they try and do voices for the characters, and they said, oh, that's really interesting, because when we were writing it we had all these voices in mind for our characters, and it's so interesting to see who gets close to them and who has a whole different ideas from them. I want to try doing that, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. I love games that have their own unique art style in it because I feel like a lot of games in RPG Maker get a bad rep because people see RPG Maker as, oh, everyone just uses the default assets so all the games look samey, which is a shame because the default assets are good and people have made many good games with them. Like, for example, Nova's friend, what's his name, Test Zero, he made that game. I know. A Book of Eos, that was a game using the default assets and it was really good because it had a really good story and lots of good gameplay ideas and stuff. It's the same as like a Unity asset flips and stuff like that. It's because something's been done so many times. There's been lots of people who've taken the excuse of like pre-made assets in order to make a really bad game and make it still like look buyable because the assets themselves look good. It's given a bad reputation to games with samey assets because people just now assume that they're all going to be asset flip things, which is a shame because there are a lot of very good games which use those assets. But anyway, blabbering on. RPG Maker games are the best games in the world. I hope someday I can make an RPG Maker game. I've got a bloody Dr. Snap and RPG Maker fan game I'm still working on, but I never have enough confidence to do it. Anyway, okay, what's a good voice for a little kid? I can't do good voices, shit. All my voices are going to come out sounding exactly the same, but oh well. Sorry to make you come all the way here, Alicia. Hey now, quit that. I'd run across the country for my favourite niece, especially for something this important. Everyone else said I was just imagining things. Yeah, you get used to it. So where's your little stalker? What is going on? Oh, what a cutie! What a cutie! So she can see, like, monsters then. So this is like a foreshadowing, like the monster thing before all the monster thing happened, I guess? Do people in this family have the power to see monsters? Is that the thing? Oh, one of the googly-eyed ones. Oh, it's a, everyday situation. Is it dangerous? These guys, nah, let's chill out somewhere for a while and then wander off again. How long does it take to leave? Depends, maybe a couple of months. I want to spend a couple of months hanging around with a little blob monster, that's cute. That long? My voice has got mixed up here, I'm sorry. I like Alicia. I'm assuming she's a protagonist, I think. I like her already because she's like all casual about it. Implies that like she's already been able to see monsters for a while, I guess, and she's definitely going to be the protagonist then because she's a badass. That's why I like her freckle. Yeah, I could chase them off if you want. Really? You can do that? Sure can! Okay, stand back, rolls up her sleeves, brings out like an iron bar or something. I get the feeling that she's like a magical girl, but her weapon is something like a 2x4. Oh! Actual magical girl things happening? Ah! Oh, she didn't actually fight it. Okay, she can just like shoot laser magical circles? See, no sweat. Whoa! You're a magical... The game actually... I am Dottie. I gotta give her a... I can't keep doing this, like, overly stereotypical little girl voice. I gotta give her some sort of voice that's, like, me-ish, because... big mood. Like, as soon as I saw her chubby cheeks, I was like, she reminds me of me as a kid. You're a magical girl! What? No way! I'm just some weird lady who can do stuff. Banotti! You can all be whoever you wish. I like this already. It's such a good establishing thing. We've got, like, our protagonist is a badass who's so casual about fighting monsters, and then she's got this, like, hero-worshipping little niece following her around, and she's, like, teaching her how to be a magical girl, but I'm not a magical girl, I'm just a weird lady who can do stuff. I like this already. I love these characters already. I love it all. I love the visual presentation, too, and all these custom sprites, and sparkly colours, and how bright and colourful and cartoony it is for a game that's going to have big or scary monsters, apparently. Hey, you know, I was just about your age when this stuff started happening to me. Started off seeing all the weird things, and one day, BAM! Light show! You might get to start messing with Ghosty Goose yourself in a year or two. Really? I could be a magical girl too? I am not a magical girl! 1 year later, they became magical girls. Oh, who are you? New person. Oh, you're the cute chubby lady from the picture of a character. What's a good... Okay, you're an Angie person, so what's a good Angie voice? Should you have a posh voice because you're in a posh place? Do you live here? I'm assuming so because you've got all these fancy jewelries on. 6 years! 6 fucking years I spent bowing and scraping to that son of a bitch while he ran the city into the ground. And he has the nerve to just... What the hell was his problem anyway? Just because he has the worst taste in interior design. He's lucky we have metal detectors here. I'd have to shove a 45 down his throat right now. I like this lady. Who are you? Oh! What? Who? Evil cult? Evil cult worshipping the squiggly pals? Can I join this evil cult of worshipping the squiggly pals? No, I don't want to join it for the old bougie fucks. Yeah, the weird enforcement things! They're happening! No! What's a good voice for some sort of bougie fuck who's running a secret cult? All preparations for conjunction are complete, Grandmaster! Who is this? This looks kind of like the Pringles man. Just the head shape, even that of Bob the Builder. Has the genie been secured in the lamp? Has the genie? Yes, we can! The lady refuses to give us what we want until we fulfill our end of the book. This voice sounds kind of like Dr. Snap and it makes it cuter than I intended. Damn. Yeah, I want to hack into the game and edit that shadow to be the Pringles man. Okay, we can't give this guy a cute villain voice because he seems to be a fuck. So what's the most boring voice ever? I give him like a voice like the anti-fairies in the Fairly Odd Parents. I could have our men there in a matter of minutes to complete the task regardless of her wishes, however. Okay, this guy, he looks like a Pringles man. He can have the funny voice. No, I don't want to waste any more time. Ah! Gramps! The Gramps! Oh my gosh, he actually is a teacher! Oh, I love the sprites of all these incidental characters down there. Like, whoever that kid is on the far left with the dreadlocks, I love their sprite already, and I haven't even seen their face. Okay, should Lamar have the cute villain voice? Like, so... Damn! I'm wasting this voice on all of those guys. This voice needs to be given to a protagonist. I have to try and channel a sweater vest into my mouth. Channeling the Gramplenessness. Should he be a gentle Gramp? Should he be a silly Gramp? I don't know until we see more of his personality. But I've assumed from his face he looks like a comically serious Gramp or something. He's going to be like the serious one of the group who is all like, oh, well, what, and all that such. Oh, and he's apparently a math teacher or something. So, okay, we will go for some sort of gentle, shy math teacher voice. What is the cutest math teacher voice I can possibly manifest into my existence? So, when you add ing, you make a gerund, which I don't know how to pronounce these math words. Dorothy Borders reports to the principal's office immediately. Dorothy Borders, the principal's office. That's the most realistic piece of dialogue so far. It's just the casual way that they always report things like that. It reminds me of the bloody announcers at the train station. It's so frustrating. The National Express announcers at the train station near where I am, they mispronounce the name of like region of Wales called Penarth. Every single time they pronounce it Penbarth, which is not a place in Wales ever. And that has been an error that's been happening for over 10 years of my life. When I was a kid, I got so frustrated hearing that every time I went on the train, and it's still there now. Like, it must be almost 20 years of the incorrect Penarth, and Oh, neat. Cool. I actually passed English language literature. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not so good at it. I passed English language and literature A-star level in my A-levels, but I still can't remember all the names for the actual specific things in English. If I'd read that and concentrated more, I would have understood what it meant. Is like turning things into a doing word. I just can't remember all the specific names for all those specific things you do in English. Because I'm a person, I don't remember all the fancy names of things. I can barely remember the names for my own medical conditions. Like, I'm just like, explain what it is. Mistress Langling of Chesterfield. Oh, what were the names of my teachers, actually? So, Mrs. Assine and... I can't remember the name of... There was two teachers, and I can't remember the name of the second teacher was, but it actually was something similar to Langley. But it wasn't Langley, it was Lang something or other. Oh, I don't even know. That's the thing. I'm like that. I like writing, and I'm really good at writing, and I think I won. I won the exam. I won the exam. No, I think I passed the exam just by like sheer quantity over quality, I guess. Because I remember whenever I went into the exam, I'd just like go into a trance and I would write out like a fucking like 18-page essay analysing the shit out of everything. Like that's how I've got started with like basically my ability to overanalyze video game plots and make a bunch of ridiculous headcanons about things has benefited me in the actual educational system, and that's basically how I passed it. Even though I couldn't remember the goddamn names for all the different types of words. I would have just said that adding ing to something makes it a doing word. But what even was it? I've already forgotten what they said. A Gerald, whatever. Anyway, Dorothy Borders reports to the principal's office immediately. Dorothy Borders the principal's office. The next stop from platform 2B will be the 1042 to Penn Bath. Repeat, the 1042 to Penn Bath. Stopping at blah 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 and Penn Bath. That's not the name of the county! The principal? What? Why me? I didn't. Oh no! Something must have happened to Mum's flight. Could there have been an accident? Oh, it doesn't sound like an emergency, Dotty. Don't start borrowing trouble now. Oh, all right. Oh, I still feel like I swallowed a chunk of ice. Oh, you'd better get going. Right, Mr. Arlington. Oh, Lamar Arlington! That's such a cute name. Lamarlington. That name sounds like a hug. Let us begin. Everyone, under your desks now! Grandpa's stepping up to save the world! Oh, cutie! That was a good animation. What? Yo, animations! Cuties. Friends! There are friends everywhere! Alicia, help! No, that face! No, that face! God, can I reach for the screen and help Dotty? I still need to think of a good voice for Dotty. I'm not settling on it. I've got the voices for everyone else so far. Like, Alicia is literally just my voice, but like more casual and cool. Don't know who this is, so it's gonna have an NPC voice. Dear, where did you say you were headed again? Daybreak. It's the next exit coming up. Is that what your generation are calling rest stops these days? No, the town, Daybreak. It's where my niece... Oh, sweetie, I've been taking this road since it was built, and I've never seen that name on a single sign. I want to hug a monster. Are you sure you're on the right route? I picked you up not too far from a junction. Yes, I'm sure. Listen, I've taken this route like 1,000,000 times, but then my house got eaten by monsters. Monster hugs, monster snugs. Monster hugs and monster snugs. Moment. Why does this shirt have 49 on it? Is that an important number to the game plot, or is it just a reference to something or other? Okay, there's supposed to be like buildings and stuff ahead? That crash must have confused you, dear. The stress, you know. Never be anything but trees in that rest stop here. Sure, fine, whatever. Just let me off at the rest stop. Are you sure, sweetie? Of course! I have to call someone for my car, alright? If you say so, dear. Cute trials! Horrifying tribulations! Ace Attorney! The Phoenix Wright just pops around the corner. But it's like a Phoenix Wright monster. That would actually be really fucking awesome. Hey, thanks for the ride. Do I owe you gas or... Don't worry about it, dear. Would you like me to stay and make sure you... No, that's it. It's fine. I'll figure this out on my own. I always have. Dun dun dun! The title screen drops. It's all like badass moment, and then I'm gonna go save my niece. Wah! Hollywood moment! Smash! Bam! That's a trailer line, that is! In a world where somethings, one woman, something, this summer! Dun, dun, dun! This. Toy storage. To store all your toys. The town entry should be right over here. Time to investigate. And now it tells me what the controls are after like 20 minutes I've already been using the controls. Whee! No, I won't give up. I've got to find Daybreak and save Dottie. I just wanted to explore though. The 5 to 2 cafe. Restore all of the unused Earthbound games that have not come out yet. Look, there's Mother 5 in the bin. Oh, whoa, Abby. Nowadays, kids have awesomeness. Back when I was a kid, like, the only technology we had in our school was what they called a smart whiteboard, which never worked. I'm pretty darn sure I remember passing a storage place every time I go into Daybreak. Sparkling clues! Clues! Whenever anyone says rose-tinted goggles, I think of Karen from Team Galactic, because he was an old fave of mine. I just want to talk about all the different grandpas I appreciate today. The 5 to 2 cafe looks like it closed down. Oh, I never got a chance to eat here. But the fact that this place is still here means I'm not crazy at the very least, right? I didn't imagine the lovely diner and all its delicious waffles. Trees. I like it. There's an area there you can't even access. They still decide to model in some nice details in it. The sign used to say welcome to Daybreak, so it's blank? That makes no sense. Like, yeah, if a town never existed, why would the sign even be there, let alone blank? Okay, a dead end. The road heads this way like it's supposed to, but it runs right into a big honking cliff that shouldn't be here. This is all wrong. Where is Daybreak? Gah! Alicia, you're a character after my own heart. Laser beam the wall. Okay, deep breaths, Alicia. This isn't the first time normal reality and your reality got into a bit of a rumble. You can't just use your powers and expect... Oh, chompy door. A door? Well, it's a start. Any chance of some walls, buildings, a road, the whole town to jump out from behind a tree and yell surprise? Welcome to Beyblade! Just walk through a door and into a different anime. Okay, fine, well, here goes nothing. Whoa! Oh no, we're in the chombulous dimension. I don't know what I expected going through a spooky door, but it wasn't this spooky place. Somehow I did not expect this. Let's have a look-see at the look tree. Hello. Punch. Okay, we can't go down this corner. I love this funky music. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we do have a menu, and we have side points. So I'm assuming there will be a battle then if we have like... Oh, the currency is called obols. Like Charon's obol from Greek mythology. So it all comes full circle. We have Bash. She has a baseball bat? Cool. Okay, those are elemental types. Brain type, hand type. Oh, big mood, Will. That was me. I watched so much. What was it? Oh, the My Little Pony, the first like OVA episode, which was really fucking dark, and everyone turned into horrifying dinosaur dragon things, and there was like a Satan. But the Satan was actually the good guy, and then they literally exploded the bad guy with like the rainbow of happiness, and then he literally exploded. It was really dark, and I liked that, and I never liked any of it. No one can stop the smooths! Bow, 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 bow. Here thing is sliver forth, spewing gobs of goo. Something, 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 nothing can stop the smooths! Blah! Ah! Ah! I'm a door! I'm a door! I'm a door! Chilling out in the smoother crew in the schoolyard, making trouble, never working too hard. Back at school and never torn assist. Something, 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 something. Game on, get your game on. Blah, blah, get your game on. I don't even. Those are adorables. Those are adorables. Oh, hey, signs of life, maybe. Baby friends, little baby friends, little baby friends. I wonder if you can catch any monsters and make them be your friends in this. I'm assuming not. Because I'm assuming it's a horror game and it's supposed to just be bads, but I want to hug them so much. All the monster designs so far have been not scary at all. Like, this building is scarier than the monsters so far. Monsters rule, Monster Rancher. Monsters rule, Monster Rancher. I was transported to a faraway planet, to a world where monsters rule. Played the game like an ace, now I'm in this place to save the monsters from the evil moo. Monsters rule, Monster Rancher. Monsters rule. Getting a bit off topic. So, I kind of got turned around in the conversation into a talk about Monster Rancher. The town I was going to, it disappeared, and there's a store, and now I'm here. Grow, we're a battle, probably. So, yeah, if you guys could, help me get to Daybreak, please say they actually do help when you get monster friends. But I'm likely 920% they're just gonna be like, raw, we're a battle now, and we're a tutorial. The nearest place of a map? Just let me pass and I'll find my own way. Don't be a tutorial battle, guys. We are a tutorial battle, darn it. Cuties! Cuties, look at that! Spoopy in a lamp! Okay, we have a brain mouse and a little cutie in a lamp. I love them. I love them cherish. Whoa, ouch! Okay, I guess we're doing things this way now. Fucking hell, I was joking about her like being a magical girl with a 2x4. Okay, I have no idea what element these guys are or what the elements are even called yet, so we'll just stick to basics. Rat Hitchhiker. That's a cute name. And Lampgeist. Oh, the animations are cool. Okay. Lampgeist resists physical. If I'm feeling that ghosty might be a problem. I might have to use my powers to hurt that guy. Thank you, tutorial text. Also, I love the interface for this, where it's got like the battle screen is like popping out on stilts from the other screen. That's cute. Okay, to assume that will be ghost type, whatever it is, so I'm assuming that's maybe this cosmic looking hand. So I'll go with Cypols. Chompy! Yeah, okay! Gas is ghosty type and this is physical typing. Wow, you're hitting hard, rat thing. Okay, this guy's weak to physical, those guys are weak to Cypols. Okie dokie dokie. Oh, I love the interface for everything, it looks so fancy. Huff, huff, puff, huff, puff, puff. Huff, puff, puff, snuff, puff. Huff, puff, puff, and I'll blow your house down, little monsters. You guys shouldn't start something you're not prepared to finish. You want to try being nice this time? I love like this game where we're in a horror dimension full of horror monsters. Alicia is just like, I'm not bothered. I'm the biggest monster here. Game audio is too quiet. Okay. Hey, you guys dropped something. Is it the currency of the game? Okay, so I'm gonna assume that you guys left these coins to play the big scary human, alright? So I'm just gonna take them with me. Okay, that's adorable. A monster's scared of you, so they throw money at you. Ew, what are you, a blooper? Monster type note found. Oh, thank you. Thanks for explaining these. Every enemy has a monster type displayed as an icon in their name. This note lists the various types. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because it'll probably be important later. So, it seems our abilities are effective against creep, armored, and spectral types. No, against creep, spectral, and oddity types, and not effective against armor types. And the rest we haven't seen an icon in our menu yet. Each of your skills will tell you which enemy types they're good and not so good against. Beware of the unknown enemy type. You'll have to discover their weaknesses through trial and error. Health drink! Nom! Money! You can save to spawn anywhere from the menu as long as you're not in battle or cutscene. Make sure to save often. If you'll die, you need to try again from previously. That is good because I didn't know that. Let's snave. Let's snave a snee. Let's also check out our skills and what they're effective against. So, smashing is good against creeps, not good against armored or spectrals. Cypols is good against creeps, spectrals, and oddities, and ferals, I think was the name of it. Poor versus those ones. I can't remember all the names yet. Lumen Startle good against armors, oddities, and berries. Poor versus good versus Smeeps, poor versus Blobs. But they look really cool. I wouldn't say they're bad type indicators. It's just they look really cool. But I think more focus was put on making the icons look cool rather than them making sense with what the names are. Like I wouldn't have assumed that like the little claw tentacle thing meant creep type. And also all the types are just like synonyms for monster. Like they don't seem to actually be like elemental. Aside from spectral makes sense as ghost enemies, but the rest are just like synonyms for monster. I'm not sure what type of monster they all mean. An armored type obviously means armor types, and yeah. They showed the visual of what the types are, and then they showed the text, and then they didn't really mix up, yeah. We need to make like a type like how they do in Pokemon where they show them all matched up against each other. Hey, what's up? Mind moving over for a... Which I should put that on the overlay too so that you guys will always know that, because that'd be really helpful. Hey, what's up? Mind moving over for a poor lost human who really doesn't want to bat you into a quivering pulp? I love our sassy protag. Oh, I don't know why I expected that to work. Oh, this music good. Wait, this is just a human man. So, are you a creep type because you're a human man? I would have thought that was like diamond type. Okay. Oh, it says what type they are if you highlight them. And this guy's an oddity type. Thank you. That's a lot easier. I didn't realize it said a type if you highlight them. So Psypulse is good on you. Oh, this music. Ooh. Man, I should have put my webcam on because you guys could see like a picture of me vibing the fuck out to this. That. So inflicts the possibility of startle status. Now we're out of the MPs. But why are we saying Snappy Jam? I want to see Snappy Jam if it was just like a game jam but all about making fan games for Dr. Snap. Oh, that's so sweet, Abby! Thank you. Oh, I had so much fun doing that stream, seriously. I really appreciate it. Like, you guys were so sweet to me on my birthday, seriously. And Abby, seriously, making me a fan game of my favourite character was the most thoughtful thing anyone's ever done for me. Oh my god. Oh yay! If you guys are inspired to play this game too, that would be the most biggest compliment ever for any stream. I have started 0 fights as usual. So much for the diplomatic method. Status color note found! Status effects are categorized by color. So they're not just an icon showing what it is. This can be confusing to remember. So I'm going to bloody screenshot this too. Positive, yellow, red. So they're elements of colors? What's the difference between yellow, red and purple statuses? Oh, okay. So, it's like with poison and like badly poisoned in Pokemon, so it's like higher tier, more effective ones are the higher colours. All status effects go away after battle, that's useful. Doom Void! What's this? An unexpected guest. What do appears quite strange? What's the matter, dear visitor? Oh no, the snappy voice is coming out. Freaking finally! Someone is not jumping me! You're not jumping me, right? You found the inhabitants' welcome was quite a bit lacking, I take it. Quite dreadful, is it not? Simply deplorable. Is this literally Dr. Snap? Have we literally just walked into Dr. Snap? That's a no, then. For red ketchup. And for purple is purple ketchup. And this song seems to be louder than all the other songs. Okay, mystery man or woman, or whatever. Gender-inclusive insults! Hooray! Can you point me in the direction of daybreak? It's an emergency. You are no native to the city. So what? My niece is there and she needs my help. And yet our memories of a place remain. Quite extraordinary. And this is literally Dr. Snap. And this is a weird coincidence of very similar characters across horror games. Can you get me there or not? Oh, I may be able to assist you, miss. Copeland. Alicia Copeland. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Copeland. Please step forward. And you can turn to be a cool and fancy monster, right? Because the vibe I'm getting from you is very snappy, so you can turn to be a giant flesh monster of some sort of a very pleasant grandpa personality. Correct! I was correct! Sweet baby Christmas! Holy crap, you've been eating well, haven't you? My apologies if my appearance is distressing. I'm afraid it's out of my control. Man, I've seen some stuff, but jeez! Wait, this isn't gonna be one of those you gotta beat me up to get to the next level things, is it? Because... oh my goodness, no! Quite the opposite, Miss Copeland. I wish to offer you my aid. This is literally like Dr. Snap adjacent. This is some sort of alternate universe snappy relative of pleasant personality monster friend. And a little eye in the middle too, isn't it awesome? Seriously, this is like reverse Dr. Snap, but the mouth is on his head instead. Your giant, pointy, four-armed aid. Indeed. Your situation's kindled my interest. What would you give to have all your desires granted? I will give you a hug! I'll settle for the way to daybreak, thanks. And a hug! We found Tordoc Snip! Oh, the world could be yours to mould as you see fit, and you would ask only to know the path to one city. What sort of stupid questions? I need to make sure Dottie is safe. This is your heart's desire. My heart's desire is to give you big old Huckle Snugs. What a pleasant monster design, seriously. Yes, damn it! Come into my arms right now! You're very big, so I have to climb up to give you a hug. And it shall be done. The contract is sealed. One hug incoming. I, Alofu the Patient, evocation of the outer expanse, pledge my powers to your wish, Miss Alicia Copeland. I like you, Alofu the Patient, evocation of the outer expanse. You are adorable and cuddly, and you have a very similar speaking pattern to one of my favourite horror monsters of other gameness. So long as she still draws breath, I shall devote all my abilities and resources to the safety of this niece of yours, until such time as you have secured her. What a pleasant and nice friend! I support you, Alofu, evocation of the inner expanse, outer expanse, for something spans. I want that Magical Girl series mascot, yes. I, Alofu, evocation of the outer dabs. You can do that? Oh, an associate of mine is currently operating within Daybreak. There should be no difficulty at all to gain support in this matter. Now there's one more thing. I become small? I become small! I become small! It used to be like, hello, I'm Pocket Alofu! What the fuck? You surely did not assume I would be able to travel with you in my physical form. I am quite large. I am quite endowed with largeness, Miss Copeland. I must become Pocket Alofu. Yeah, kinda, but that's not the point. What the hell did you just... I have become Pocket Alofu. It's necessary to fuse my essence to your spirit. Oh, it's like an abstract ghosty Alofu. I would prefer Pocket Alofu. If they made a merchandise plush of Pocket Alofu, I would buy so many. So it's Brain Alofu. I have manifested inside your brain, Miss Copeland. Is that not pleasant? What? Hey, asshole! I asked for your help, not for you to move in. Didn't say anything about... I understand your concern, Miss Copeland, but you need not fear. I am Pocket Alofu. I am your friend. I am here to help. Unlike those crude bores of the inner expanse, we of the outer expanse leave our host's wills and minds unspoiled. Don't worry, I am not going to chew on your brain very much. Only mildly with crackers and tea. I am merely a passenger who will pay his way. You can feel the benefits to my presence already, can you not? I am gently polishing your brain, Miss Copeland. I am putting lovely flowers around the inner expanse of your mind, Miss Copeland. I guess I do feel a little stronger. Fine, just get me to Dottie. As you desire, Miss Copeland. Would you like a tea and biscuits, Miss Copeland? I love Alofu. Alofu is so pleasant. My friend. We have a Dr. Snappy friend for this journey. We have a pleasant, gentle... He's not an arsehole, he's a pleasant, gentle grandpapa. Alicia, this is the only time I've not related to you so far. And this would have been approximately where I would have stopped this if it was in the usual Random RPGmaker time limit. The time I would have gone off during that conversation, I am 1000% sure I would have gone, no, I'm not stopping now. So my verdict on the game, just from that intro, really, really positive. Art style amazing, fully unique, really endearing. Main character immediately engaging, really unique, really endearing. The story is intriguing, the world is slowly unraveling. The writing is sassy as fuck. The monster designs, wonderful, glorious, descending from on high. Scrunkly pals, everyone. The combat, already way more interesting than you get from the first battle in most RPG Maker games. It's usually just bam, 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 we have nothing but basic attack. The music was great. You can't hear it very well in this recording because I didn't notice the music error until halfway through. But just trust me, really jamming. But just overall, one of the strongest starts we've had in the marathon. I would have been immediately hooked even if I wasn't playing this on stream, and I did. This stream went on for almost 4 hours. I could not stop. And big obvious benefit, like literally right at the moment time would have gone out, I've just met my favourite character, who just happens to be like my favourite character. If I wasn't already hooked by our protagonist being great, and our niece being great, and knowing at some point a great middle-aged teacher man comes along, knowing we get a partner with a cool, awesome monster dude who is also the politest thing on earth, is just, oh my god, I'm so hooked. top 10 plot establishments on Earth. The only flaw I really have so far is about the element system. It gets to be more of a problem during this stream, it never really gets any easier. I do feel it's a bit of a poor way to handle it, is to have a system which is just entirely completely different elements from any other game out there, and a completely different status system on top of it, and then to just be like, to not even give them indicative icons in any way, it's just we've drawn a bunch of random abstract symbols, and also not indicative names in any way, it's just a bunch of synonyms for the same word. And then we don't really explain them in any kind of chart of effectiveness or anything. Front load you, here is just a image of every name and every icon. You don't really know what any of this means yet. Try and memorize it. Green means recovery. Yellow, purple and orange means something. That bit really got me. I don't think I ever really mastered it by the time I finished playing. I just kind of ended up just constantly flipping back and forth, like, okay, what icon does it say on them? What icon does it say on the move? Match them up. Okay, I guess this might or might not be effective. And I couldn't remember the names of any of them. My suggestion is, if you want to have the elements be different types of monsters, go for different types of monsters, not just synonyms for monster, like goblin type, elemental type, demon type, ghost type, stuff like that, like in Dragon Quest Monsters. Or if you wanted to mean abstract things like psychic, abyss, maybe go for different emotions, like this is like a rage emotion, this is a joy emotion. Just basically pick one theme and stick with it, rather than just, some of them did seem to have explanatory names, some of them didn't. And then make icons which actually match whatever the word is. Because they are really cool symbols, but I don't know what they mean. Why does Oddity look like an ice person? And also just throwing out that maybe instead of just making it an item in the menu that you click on to see the image of a type shot over and over again, include that as a file in the game exe or something, like have a pop-up in battle where you can show it, rather than just like you have to quit the battle and you have to use it from your inventory. I appreciate that it's there, but it's quite awkward to get to it. Or just have the image be something that's a bit easier to memorize, so you don't have to keep going back to it. Like, again, Pokemon type charts. Just throw me even one bone. I don't even know which of these elements would be a bone. But seriously, having just one flaw in an otherwise amazing game does not drag it down at all. And now let's continue on playing. So I'm glad that there are friendly monsters in this, seriously. I was so worried I was just going to be fighting all the cute monsters. Ancient charm found, ancient charm found, oh hey thing. Oh, these little talkie sprites for you! Oh, you're so cutie patootie babooty! Oh, a lucky find indeed! I think I'm gonna stick with this voice, Alofa. I'm just gonna have you being incredibly pleasant and lovely. I'm not giving him the voice of a pleasant butler, I love him! What the heck is it? I have heard of him called variously talismans, amulets, fetishes, and charms. Items of your world when infused with the energies of the realm beyond, to bring about such desired effects as protection or enhanced ability. So I just put this charm thingy on and it helps keep me safe. Broadly speaking, yes. Sweet, I hope we find more. Oh, sadly, charms are quite jealous. Though they were ordained to travel together, they will never lend their power to try to use more than one at once. Supposing a second does find its way to you, a choice will have to be made. Better than nothing, at least. Thank you for explaining the gameplay functions in a way that makes sense in the universe. I like the idea of sentient accessories. You can equip charms via the menu, Miss Copeland. Please allow me to show you the menu. I'm imagining him as like in a butler cafe, and he's like handing you the... Why am I imagining so many adorable grandpa situations? Can I look at my menu? Are you a party member now? Do I have any new skills because I hugged the grandpa? No, I do not. Have I equipped the grandpa? Oh my god! My baseball bat is named Margaret. I love this. Let's equip our ancient charm. Defense, Oh, why is this font so hard to read? Psychic lady, former batter for the Fast Holt Spectres? Wants to protect Dottie, not Lottie. Can she understand our plight? Is the description written by a loafer then? Because that's cool. Oh, it is a difficulty setting. Increase or decrease the difficulty, daydream, lucid dream, bad dream, or nightmare. Okay, I have no idea what any of those are like, equal. I'm assuming that they just mean, like, easy to hard. But for now, we'll stick on regular difficulty because I don't know how difficult it is yet, because I only had a few fights. Yes, oh, flashback time! 1 year ago, no, 407 years ago, some sort of American words happen. I don't know the rest of it, I just know it's something associated with some sort of American president. And it just comes to my mind whenever I hear unblabbering on. Why do you have a starfish above their door? Whoa, I need to get a good voice for Dottie, seriously. So you see scary things all the time. Yeah, they're not all that scary after a while. They're like stray cats. Really weird floaty stray cats that nobody else can see. That's the best description of monsters, seriously. I'm not sure I can deal with that. I mean, for things out there that are weirder than the one you chased away, what if something really bad happens? Yeah, tell you what, Dot, you start feeling overwhelmed or scared or just lonely and you want to talk, give me a call, okay? Daytime, nighttime, middle of a nighttime, I'll be right there for you. Deal? Really? Anytime? I might have to call you back when I'm in the shower or something. But seriously, call me. I had to grow up with stuff all on my own, and there's no way I'm letting anyone else go through that mess. What if there's more ghost things? What if they're really scary? No worries! If they're bad, then I'll come beat the crap out of them for you. Heck, I'll do that to regular people too. Just call me Anti-Bodyguard! Wait, don't, that's the worst nickname ever. But is it really okay? East Holt is so far away. Hey, let me tell you a secret. I have this great machine that's a motor on wheels. It can get me from East Holt to Daybreak in an hour. Faster if I'm really in a hurry. An hour's like 2 cartoon shows. Dot, you're worth at least 1 million cartoon shows. What if your car breaks? I'll run! Really fast. So yeah, do we have a deal, or do you have more pretend ways to try and stop me from hanging out with you? Okay, if it's really alright. Deal. Oh, my wholesome heart is exploding! I need to save Dottie, holy fuck! Oh god, I wish I had a nice auntie like this when I was a kid, holy shit! I love Alicia so much, and my heart goes out to Dottie. Oh, she is really relatable with like the anxiety issues. Oh my gosh. That's another. I wish I had a nice auntie who like was talking to me about this, but like about mental illnesses and stuff. Like an auntie who's like, you have this thing that makes you different to everyone else, but it's not bad and you're not evil for having it. And if you're ever having a breakdown, then I'll be there. Like for me, it's panic attacks and PTSD flashbacks and social anxiety and stuff, but yeah, for people who actually have hallucinatory conditions, this is like really uplifting. Like, I like the idea of using like supernatural monsters and stuff as a metaphor for that and for positivity for that, because seriously, schizophrenia and dissociative identity disorder are like two like literally the most demonized mental illnesses of all time that still get used as fucking horror movie monsters even nowadays. I hate that fucking movie Split like came out in modern goddamn days, having a guy with DID being the villain. Fucking hell. Seriously. Ooh, it's scary. He has an illness that normal people have. I'm beaming you so many hugs through the internet right now, Demo. What's with this place anyway? I haven't exactly seen any brochures advertising it. We are travelling through Vedim space, the threshold of the expanse. And Daybreak's in here somewhere? In a manner of speaking, more precisely it is enveloped within Vedim space. In fact, the panorama you see is influenced by the minds of those inside the city. Oh, the thoughts, the dreams, the fears, their essence gives Vedim space form. Quite a charming effect, don't you think? I have a very correct voice for a Lofu. This is the only correct voice for a Lofu. I want to see a Lofu dressed up in a fancy butler costume. More like freaky, if you ask me. I suppose one cannot account for personal taste. A Lofu, you're the most relatable character so far. A Lofu is speaking my words. I am like everything is lovely and pleasant. I really like the eyeball trees. I want to live in a world of eyeball trees. Come to Scenic Meat World. We have meat, eyeballs, and meat. Also, what is this big egg? Beg. This big egg has a really wide, like, hitbox. Like, I can't walk any further to this egg. This egg is projecting a force field. Force feg. Come to Scenic Meat World. We have the English Big Ben, but it's meat. Oh my god, that window is a steak. I love it. We have meat pyramids! Oh, don't tell me I have to fight more of your little... Hey, wait, you good jerks again? You're the same three goobers I already beat up. Didn't I already teach you how to tangle with me? Oh, I fear your mercy is unappreciated here, Miss Copeland. These dregs view it as an invitation to harry you to the ends of existence. Seriously, what's their deal? Oh, they seek sacrifices of flesh and blood to present to those stronger than themselves, that they might be granted further power. Relatable. Well, sorry guys, but I'm not on the menu. Well said. Spiffing what? Purely good, Miss Copeland. Nyaha! I just noticed that, like, the puppet doll, his shirt is kind of trans flag colours. Miss Copeland, your abilities are quite impressive for a human, but are still a bit rudimentary. And unless you're in the background like, what do you mean? Smash! 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 I've got finesse coming out my arse! Smash! I've taken the liberty of enhancing one of your powers. Now go and exterminate these pitiful beings. Horror absorb! Yay! Ooh! Great versus all of those types, poor versus all of those types. Yeah, it's effective against everyone here. Let's take out Knife Puppet because you seem to be more annoying. No, I think Lamp Guy was the more annoying. No, Knife Guy was the more annoying. What does 2 CD mean? Oh, 2 cooldown. So you can't use it for 2 turns. That's a much of a cooler idea than them just taking MP. Is also they take a certain amount of moves to do. So this one doesn't have cooldown, which is good. Cool. Let's startle everyone. Stun lock time is here. I love the effects, seriously, how the HP bars glow outwards when you attack. That's so cool. Wow, we're getting a lot of luck on our stuns. Stun lock! And let's absorb our health back. God, I love the relaxing music after every battle. Yay! Big versions of the art! Hooray! God, the aesthetic for the interface is so fab. I love it. We got a lot of point-ups. Bwah! Bwah! Well done, Miss Copeland. Very well done indeed. Almost as if you could say, jolly good show. Okay, what just happened with my powers? As I promised, I'm paying my dues as a passenger. Here, $5. You ever hear of asking permission? I assure you, Miss Copeland, I have not ever heard of such a thing. I am merely offering what assistance I can, to make certain your survival. The challenge is ahead of you and no laughing matter. Ha ha ha! I suppose I should be a little more grateful. Just ask in the future. Another Screamy! Yay! I love all the Screamy doors. Ah, Miss Copeland, let's rest here for a moment. Have a lovely little moment of tea with Pocket Alofu. Next to the creepy mouth, yeah, sure, what could go wrong? As a matter of fact, you do well to partake of its waters. Oh, hell no, that's grosser than gross. Oh, come now, that's quite salubrious. So what? The waters of these pools well up from the realms beyond and infused with beneficial energies. A single draught can restore your body to its peak condition. It's made of mountain dew, Miss Copeland. I don't know. Miss Copeland, I have pledged myself to you and grafted my essence to yours, but offer me no benefit whatsoever to cause you harm. To the contrary, it would behoove me to ensure that we take every opportunity to ensure your corporeal and spiritual safety. I love you, Alofu. You are so pleasant. If the end of the game has some sort of twist, you're actually a villain, I'm going to cry forever. Because I love you, and I love the idea of a pleasant and lovely and pleasant and just pleasant monster friend who is pleasant. You're pleasant and I love you. I love my new monster butler pocket grandpa. Fine. Yay! Huh? That was a lot less awful than I expected. It's kind of tasty, actually. And I have strawberry burps now. That's maybe kind of okay. Oh, I do hope this has raised your estimation of me somewhat. Oh, I just imagine him being like popping his little fingers together, doing like that pose, that meme they have on Twitter. Can I have appreciation, please? I appreciate you, Grandpa. I appreciate your pocket, Grandpa. Maybe a notch or two. You're still... I will gladly celebrate any improvement in this regard. Oh, sweetie Beetles. Alyssa, you need to have more faith in your lovely butler grandpa companion. And also drink some more of a strawberry Mountain Dew. Man, I am actually really thirsty now. Money! Hidden money behind the eyeballs! Okay, that's a quote you can take out of context. I love how much variety of different screamy doors there are. Oh, it's okay, I have Dandelion and Burdock here, which is a very yummy, British soda thingy. That's what you call in America. Over here we just call it pop or soft drinks. As you requested, I have conducted you safely to home. Ah, I was imagining him gently patting her on the head. Daybreak freaking finally! Yes, finally indeed. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Miss Copeland. Hang in there, Dottie, I'm coming to save you! It would behoove you to proceed much more cautiously, Mr. Copeland. We are probably going to find a lot more boss monsters here. Unlike in Vedim Space, where your enemies were easily seen, the savages of the Expanse were able to hide themselves within the fissures in Daybreak's reality. I love all the in-universe supernatural explanations for video game mechanics, so I'm assuming that means random encounters happen in the human world place because we've been taken over by the evilness. Lacking any sort of honour or sense of fair play, they feel no shame in striking from their hiding spots. Random encounters are so impolite, says pleasant butler Pocket Grandpa Man. Makes sense, I guess. Well, as much as any of this mess makes sense. You want to get someone easy? Yeah, ambush them. I cannot ensure complete safety to my great remorse. However, I can sense a presence for craven bandits. While such encounters will be unavoidable, you will not be caught unawares. Gentle pat on head. I want to hug a loafer. They need to make, if the devs of the game ever see this, please make merchandise of a loafu. Please make an actual pocket a loafu plushie. I would buy literally 700 of them. If you do a Kickstarter for that, I will promote it the fuck out of it to everyone and also pay hundreds of pounds onto it. Seriously, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Big Mood Abby. I like random encounters most of the time. I don't really see why people dislike them. I'm just agreeing of it's funny in universe we have characters giving opinions on. Yeah, random encounters are good depending on the game genre and how well it's balanced. There are some games where random encounters are done badly because they're different and all that. It doesn't fit well with the story or they're unbalanced to happen more frequently or something like that. But there are some games where random encounters work great and overworld encounters wouldn't have worked. Oh, we got an LAFO menu! You'll see the encounter meter appear and fill up in the top right of the screen as you walk around Daybreak. Which is a completely full enemy will attack. Oh, does that mean if I stop moving then it'll go down, I can manage to avoid them if I want to? Things are about to get serious. Choose a difficulty setting. Oh, hello! I think I'll go with bad dream difficulty. We'll go for a medium, and then you can always change it down if it gets too strong. Yeah. Holes in the floor, flowels in the hall. Hello! Light bulb made of snake, I love. Okay, smash the Ratto. I'm sorry for poor Ratto. Oh, well this one is not very effective, but we need to do a bit of a heal. You're a toughie. Oh, this one has a heal ability. No, it has an MP heal ability, okay. That was quite tough, actually. Okay, it seems that the bar moves up every time you move, no matter what, and there's no way to make it go down again. Mako. What is this? It looks like it should be important. Jeez, whoever scooped this place out of reality wasn't gentle about it. Oh, it's only to be expected. The uncivilized louts who sees this area squabble like infants, and their negotiations have torn off and walled off pieces to claim as their own. These evocations, though calling them not only taints the word with their brutish essence, have no sense of delicacy or diplomacy. Oh, this poor Grand Prix, it's they're being evil, they're not even being polite about it. Oh, how dare! Shit, so then, the people who are living here? Oh, there are several possible fates available to the population in these situations. Oh, let's list all the possible fates. Isn't that lovely? While I am sure a few did not survive the initial transportation from your realm, most should have been fine. Oh well, if not for the vermin who would desire their flesh and blood and hunt them down. More of a looking for sacrifices thing. Oh wow. Oh, precisely. Their masters and new tyrants may have also chosen hosts from the population. So they're riding around in people's minds too. Hardly. These are from the inner expanse, remember. They have no sense of subtlety, tact, or etiquette. They are not content to remain as passengers. Okay, that's super horrifying! Oh, so yes, survivors may be rare, I'm afraid. New goal, save Dottie and everyone else. Okay. Oh my, it will already be quite the physical and mental strain to merely ensure the safety of one human, and yet you feel a need to further extend yourself. We're in this together though, aren't we? You gotta keep me alive, right? Oh, and what are the resources you require for survival? You're bearing scarcely enough for yourself, much less. It's called scrounging. Besides, I really don't think I need to worry about stealing when the city's in the middle of hell. You humans really are a bizarre spectacle. No, we're not all assholes. Well, I'm sure certain people with a big Cheeto in America may say otherwise. Time to scrounge, time to scrounge. Whoa, what are those little wisps of light? Positive energy from this expanse. There are numerous pests waiting in the shadows fear this warm light, but it may be beneficial to us. Touching wisps of light will restore 1 HP and reducing counterbar. Use this to your advantage. Oh, cool! Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't know what this is doing to the trash, but I'll take it. Metal Pog Slammer! Oh my god, is there going to be a Pog minigame? Oh hey, I forgot all about these. Man, I got so many Pogs when I was a kid, and now they're just rotting in a box somewhere. This specific box! A fitting metaphor for... I don't remember asking your opinion about my childhood nostalgia. Let's check out on our menu. What does a Pog do? Oh, you just sell it for money. Okay. Oh, I see. So you need different heals for the different coloured ailments. Meme. Oh, we got a new buggo friend. Okay, maybe I should try and grab some heal off the buggo. Oof, that's a good heal. Okay, what's effective on Lampgeist? Okay, all of these are effective. I'll stall around until I get a heal again. What should we stall? Okay, we need to stall Rat because Rat is bite and bite is bad. Shove stall status on everybody. Wow, this higher difficulty is actually like immediately much more noticeable. Okay, I don't really need to keep anyone around to heal because they're all of a category that'll get good heal amounts on. Oof, shit. Okay, it seems there's some element of randomness to your speed because I swear the Lampgeist went after me in the first turn. That's what I was relying on. Oh wow. Daybreak does not exist, and neither do you. That is a really fucking ominous end streak. Good thing I saved right before that goddamn fight. No, I like this high difficulty. We'll go a few more fights and see if I can handle it. I want to see if I can fight this particular fight. Oh, it seems that your random encounter is always the same random encounter when the bar fills up. That's good to know. So, Lampgeist, need to get rid of you. Yeah, I went before Lampgeist in that turn. Okay, at least we know Lampgeist is gone now. And startle everybody. I like the idea of knowing I can just repeat even a random encounter. They're not random, and so like, I guess they're sort of like preset, but like on a time limit. Yeah, the same RNG, that's what I mean. Oh, it's good we got stun lock on that one. Oh, I love the relaxing music, seriously. It's so good after everything. The fights aren't scary or anything, but I love the relaxing music in the end. So if you got a bit stressed out, the relaxing music is here to congratulate you, lovely. I was imagining now it's like the Lafu is like in the background, like lightly playing a piano to like improve your mood after every battle. Welcome to hell! Hello! It should be Helcome to well. Let's have a save. May as well save after every random battle just in case. Hello, hello, Hell, come to well. Well, what do we have here then? Hello. Sorry, I'm like, the British is coming out. What we have over here, that's a blood. Health drink, health smink. My commentary when I'm just wandering around is usually not very interesting, I'm sorry guys. I wish it'd be an easier one at least. May as well always start with horror absorbing. Oh, clicked the wrong one, shit. Oh, they got a lot of new abilities, shit. Somebody got a lot of new abilities in the difficulty change. I should start using my items, fuck. Smorb! Wow, healing items don't do much compared to your absorbings. But I'm all out of MP shit, fuck. That is an obnoxious orb. Let's do some physical attacks for a while to restore all our psi. I don't have enough HP there to horror absorb on. Can you heal yourself on the overworld, or is it only heal in battles? So that'd be really helpful. I should do that after every fight. I wonder if you get more experience in hard mode. Because I haven't seemed to level up like more than once so far. Yay! Save after every battle, just in case. Just in case! I should name someone just in case, like first name Justin, second name Case. That would be funny. Oh, hello friend! Oh. Wait, what just happened? Is this some sort of mini-game? F, backwards F, or upside down heart is forwards F. There are tricksters in this realm who hide goods in the small dimensional pockets. Fear not, the way back to reality should be nearby. But let's not waste this chance. Let us search this place while we're here. Once we return to normal space, maybe hard to find a space again. So we found a secret treasure box place. What is the fool's key? Is that going to help me open other things later? Okay, is this like a part of the key to understand what the monsters are saying? Because like replay it and be able to tell what they were saying in the intro. Adley bar. Oh my god. Point ups are chocolate bars. That is adorable. I don't like chocolate bars though. I'm assuming Alicia likes them. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. If I just go in and out, will I eventually see this guy again? Okay, I guess it's just a one-time encounter then. All boarded up, so someone's here at least for a while. Oh, is that the lady from the introduction who speak all posho? Oh, grumpy mouth door! I love how many different varieties of mouth doors there are. What was the voice I gave her? Which asshole thought this tacky Burning Man toll booth was a good idea? Hey, some of us need to get through. Whoa, hey, a survivor, hi. Oh my god, an actual human being. That's a new one. I was starting to think everyone was gone. You wouldn't have anything to do with this assault on good taste, would you? No, I just got here. Alicia Copeland's the name. Miriam Goodwin. Nice to meet you. So, where did you come from? Are there other people there? Kinda. I actually got in from outside. I'm looking for a little girl, short dark hair, pigtails, just turned 12 last... Wait, hold it. Outside, as in from outside of daybreak? Yeah? There's a way out. Show me exactly where you came from right now. Oh, it would do you no good, human. To escape would require more psychic energy than you could possibly... Ah, there's a monster! What the hell, a giant magical pocket grandpa just burst out of you? Who's that? After this, I need to go back and rewatch the stream and see what voices I did for everyone the first time I did them. That's the bad thing about trying to do voices. You get distracted and you forget what you did. Where are you? Quit hiding. Oh, didn't realise anyone else could hear him. I think he's a him. I never... him is acceptable, albeit technically inapplicable. Oh, a Lofu non-binary queen. Cool. Oh, well, I hope it tells you what Lofu does want to be called now, because I don't want to accidentally misgender a character. This is a little thing I do have to knock points off the game for. It's really strange how it handles the idea of the monsters having, like, different gender norms. Every single monster you meet in the game is like, oh, technically our species doesn't have biological sex and we never use pronouns for ourselves, so you, the humans, you can just pick and make up whatever pronoun you assume we are and use it, and we're all equally fine with that. Every single one of them agrees with that. There's nobody who's like, yeah, I do identify as a man, or like, no, I would be offended if you called me a thing that I am not. They're all just fine with it, and it just feels strange as a way to like sidestep the idea of like, here are characters who are from a species that does not have gender, but none of them are non-binary and none of them has like an identity of any kind. It's, you know, that thing, like, if there's only one representation of like a non-binary person in the game, it makes it feel like, oh, is this what the developer thinks all non-binary people are like? But this is a weird version of that where it's like, here there's like 8 people who technically could be counted as non-binary, and all of them without question says, no, I'm not non-binary, just make up a gender for me. And that definitely feels like, is this the developer having some kind of like opinion on the subject itself rather than just a character choice? I doubt it is, because that's a really bizarre and specific opinion that doesn't line up with any kind of bigotry whatsoever. It's just weird. I'm not gonna like assume things based on just a really weird choice. Maybe it's just someone who doesn't really know anything about like non-binary or transgender or stuff. It just made me confused every time. It just kept coming up and kept coming up. It never becomes severe enough to be like actually offensive in any way. It's just kind of strange and distracting. Okay, so yeah, anyway, that's a Lofu. He's kind of an arsehole, but he's helping me. And where is he? He's in my pocket grandpa beam. Inside my soul, kind of? Broadly speaking, yes. Things have gotten a little weird around here. Weird and unfortunate, almost. Oh, really? Hadn't noticed. So I'm assuming that by that situation that they were saying, it means that a Lofu goes by he, him pronouns, but technically demons don't have any reproductive organs. So he's like, my gender is he, but technically we don't have, like, the physical divide that humans have, I guess? I don't know. That was confusing. Sometimes I get confused by, like, how cis people try to explain trans stuff, if that makes any sense. I'm just like, I'm so used to being in it. Okay, Soul Man, we can't go back the way you two came. What about busting down this offense to eyeballs everywhere? Although we'll not accomplish an escape, I must admit the thought brings me no small amount of inappropriate glee. Yay! I'm just imagining like a Lofu and Miriam are just like holding hands and doing a little happy jump, like, yay, violence! I like that Grandpa appreciates fighting also. However, these great gates are nearly indestructible, I'm afraid. Okay, let's just get to the point. Escape? How? It is as I tried to explain before. It would require a considerable output of psychic energy directed at the border between this town and your former reality to achieve even a small avenue of escape. As you do not seem to possess any manner of... Like, how much could I do it? I was rather relying on your ability to do so, yes. Otherwise, there would be little benefit in my aiding your cause. Whoa, wait a minute. Psychic? What's this babble about psychic stuff? I have some psychic things I can do. It's a strange kind of power. I know it's weird, but I've been seeing stuff since I hit puberty. You're serious. You're okay with the crazy monsters in the city being all messed up, but you can't deal with psychic powers? Point. Alright, Alessia. What was the posh voice I started doing where I can't remember? Oh my god. Alright, alright. What? How fancy you do words! See, the thing is, when you say just do a fancy British voice, I'm British, so British voices don't sound fancy to me. Alright, Alicia was it? Let's go to the edge and get the hell out of Dodge. No can do. Excuse me? I'm not leaving without Dottie! Parental instincts activate except... Is there a word for, like, being in an adjective verb form? Antental instincts! Oh, that kid you were looking for. Listen, hate to break it to you, but she's probably monster food at this point. She is not! She's at least 10 times fancier food than you could ever dream of being. It's been a few hours, but she called me and... Do you know what kind of shit I've seen in the past few hours? There's no way a little kid could. Oh, I can confirm that Miss Copeland's niece is safe for the moment. It would appear that when the young one called out to her, it created a faint psionic bond between them. Should the child perish, the bond will be terminated. As it is not, she surely still draws breath. Phew, thanks, Alofu. Finally, for once, she said thank you to Alofu, yes! Seriously, that's the only part of Alicia that isn't super mood relatable is the fact that she's been negative to Alofu. Like, sure, he looks a bit scary, but his personality has been generally friendly and awesome so far. Oh, I do aim to serve. I love this fancy butler grandpa pal. Alright, fine. How about this then? I stick with you, help you find the kid, then we escape from this hellhole. Oh, I would advise against it, Miss Copeland. This woman has little to offer, save perhaps as a momentary distraction for any vermin seeking sacrifice. Okay, this is the first time, Alofu, I agree that you're being quite rude. She seems like a nice and huggable lady. She's just, like, very passionate. You go to hell, soul man. I know the city, I know how to handle myself in major emergencies, and I've got something better than a baseball bat on me. A gun? Whoa, a gun! This game is like, I predicted her having a fucking baseball bat, I predicted her being a magical girl, I predicted the gun existing. This game is really after my heart. Been shooting even ever since my first one. Gift on my 10th, one gift on my 10th birthday. Am I just like mixing up the grammar on that? Spoon bending's no match for a gun at your hip. I prefer an elegant weapon from a more civilized age. What the hell is elegant about a baseball bat? What the hell is elegant about a gun? Unless like you're at a hunting party or something. Oh, is that supposed to be it? You got a medkit API hard body. Yay! I could definitely use a native. I have no idea where this is. Well, it used to be Bull Park District. Where are you aiming to get to? Fulgham Grove, dotted off of Polk Street. Fulgham. Oh, with a weird sea monster playground. Man, budgeting that this construction was a pain in the arse. Yeah, the big yellow kraken. Me and Dottie used to play tag between the tentacles. That's east from here. Oh, so do you work in accounting then? And said, what's the name of it? Like organising council buildings and stuff like that? That's cool. You mind if we check in on my friend Viola on the way? Her clinic's out that direction. Shouldn't be much of a sidetrack as long as the main roads are still there. No problem. Wait, you weren't already looking for her? Listen, I know she's probably dead, okay? Just, you're going that way, so... Alright. Thanks a lot for your help, Miriam. My pleasure, Ticket to Freedom. What if there's a party chat feature? That'd be cool. Weeble, 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 wee. Weeble, 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 wee. Oh, I wonder what abilities Miriam has. Okay, I don't need to use Horror Absorb yet, so I'll just have a bash. Weak against that, so... Bash the insect. Okay, she doesn't have any psychic abilities, she can only smack. Oh, but she has lots of smacking abilities. Oh, she's got like, what's it called? Swift attack from Pokemon. Does she use the power when she uses, or does she only use that up when she uses the other ones? Yikes. Oh, it's hard, the difficulty is a bit oof. At least everyone's aiming for Alicia, who can just recover it all immediately. It's cool, I like that she still has a variety of abilities even though she doesn't have psychic abilities. They're well balanced. Not opening. It's worth a try at least. Oh, that's another door over there? Wait, isn't that the thing it came out of a while ago? This is another entryway into Vedim space. So, nothing to do with finding Dottie. On the contrary, Miss Copeland, it would behoove you to investigate such areas when you encounter them. Adventure awaits, Miss Copeland. Not only can they contain useful items, you are often in chance upon rejuvenating pools, similar to the one you made use of earlier. More strawberry smoothies, Miss Copeland. Guess we're checking out more creepy places. I want to see if I missed anything down here. Oh, just one. Yo-yo charm! Neat, I'll see who can equip that on. I think for now, keeping the defense on Alicia, because she seems to get targeted most for attacks for some reason. Oh, this also is a defense one. Okay, so they both have the same abilities, basically. What down here? What down here, B? Oh, got some new ammos. How do you use the ammos? I couldn't seem to scroll down to them in battle. It might just be because my keyboard is fucked up. Money, 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 money. $3. Why are we even gaining dollars when we're like in a hell world? Is it going to be like some people who were from the other world will like take dollars as payment, but we have to have the obols to like buy things in shops in the other world? Oh, I forgot to save. Shit. I got new enemies. They're really cute. I really like the one on the right. Such a cute and endearing design. I feel like it would hug onto your arm like a little limpet. Armor enthusiast. That's cute. We don't have anything that's effective against... Okay, I can scroll down. It was just my keyboard being weird. We have one thing usable on armor. I'm going to save these up in case we need them for a boss battle. Oh, yikes. Armor is very useful then. Oh, that's useful against armors. Okay, stun the armor, fucking hell. Oh god, defense break. Oh fuck. And they're all targeting Miriam, who doesn't have a healing move. We don't have anything. Miriam doesn't have anything effective against either of these enemies. I think I'll save using it on the Wanderer, because that one I can heal by sucking stuff out of it. Because yeah, it seems that the healing move is only good for draining health if it's a super effective. Oh, this one can heal. That's good then. So we'll slowly chip away at this damn thing, or we'll keep that one around for healing, to eat it for healing. Sleepy, sleepy friend. Sleepy, sleepy friend. Okay, horror absorb. No, we don't have enough psi for it. Shit. It looks like a stack of pancakes. I want to bite it now. Very good reason to be panicking. We need to get a healing move on Miriam. Oh, Seal of Life. What does that do? That's our what's it called? Phoenix down. What does the Fool's Key do though? Oh, can open one chest. That's neat. Maybe we should explore all of this area before we move on. It's a nicely big explorable area, honestly. Fortune ticket, what does that do? Oh, it's like a demon's lottery ticket. I should try and heal up Miriam. I keep the medkits because they also heal statuses. So those will be our using battle heals. Oh, more lamp friend. This is a battle unifying all the cutest ones so far. So far, none of the enemies in this area are weak against guns. That's a shame. Miriam doesn't have much of a chance to shine early on. Okay, just to make sure, you're seeing a weird landscape of red stuff and body parts too, right? Yeah, this is Venom space according to Alofu. So that wasn't just me losing my goddamn mind from a trauma. Oh, you've been here before? Yeah, and I really didn't want to repeat the experience. Oh, I really can't fathom what you humans find so objectionable about it. It's pleasant and lovely. Sorry, slasher chick just isn't my thing. Let's at least check around a little. I found some good stuff last time I was here, and we'll need all the supplies we can get. I'll just pretend like I'm looking to condemn a super tacky building, I suppose. Do all humans have such poor taste? I'm really starting to wonder. Alofu is mood. Alofu is biggest mood. That's going to be a boss fight. That's going to be a boss fight. If you defeat enough enemies in the area, the monster will become wary of you and will tackle us off, and the encounter bar will turn yellow when it happens. Oh, cool! Be warned that new areas will always start with a red encounter bar. I want to try and do it. I want to try and like yellowinate every encounter bar. I wonder if you get like a special ending if you end up scaring all the enemies away in every single area. You may attempt to flee from normal battles. Instead of entering command village, you press cancel to bring up the escape option. If you fail to escape, however, the monster will have a whole turn to beat up on you. Also, if you run from too many battles, you may have trouble beating bosses. This is going to be a boss. This eyeball globe thing looks important. Indeed it is. This is a skill orb, a link to power. Only one that has an evocation's blessing can use it, which means it's open to you, Miss Copeland, as long as we are bonded. You'll need new skills to survive in Daybreak, and you can use orbs like this to obtain them. Allow me to give you a short guided tour. And you just see it poofs from like butler costume into like tour guide costume. Oh, I love this! That's so cool! It's a navigatable skill screen. I remember when I was first trying to make an RPG Maker game, I wanted to try and do a skill screen like this too, but I could never manage to figure it out. This is what we call skill space. We can exchange obols for currency of expanse for special abilities. Okay, so obols, they're basically, you buy abilities with them, and I'm assuming regular money you buy items with it. I will tally the current amount of obols you possess in the upper right corner for you. Somehow manages to hijack Alicia's brain to manifest a status bar somehow, just for convenience. Keep in mind that most skills only unlock when you buy the skill before it. To the right are basic abilities. These are skills you can use with things like that wooden cudgel you haul around. Some of them cost HP to use, so be wary. Up here are psychic skills, they use up your psi in battle, but are very potent. The rest of the skills here are passive abilities. They activate automatically with no casting needed. However, I personally recommend you invest in basic and psychic abilities before you start buying passives. Not that you can afford much of your meager funds right now. Sounds good! Let's see what's available! Sadly, I can't afford it. I want to have a look at them though. Odd Bravery. Immune to Dread would be very useful. I can never get stunned again. I need to save up for that one. Absorb Boost. Passive boost the amount of HP that Horror Absorb. That's what I need to save up for this one. That's going to be really useful because Horror Absorb, I'm really relying on this higher difficulty thing. And that's that stores your MP faster. So yeah, I'm going to try and save up for Horror Absorb, I think. Oh neat, that's a passive HP regeneration thing. Like a castable one. I think I'll get that because it's cheap enough. Alofu's Gaze! Yay! The power of Grandpa. He's like Toriel. He just comes in the corner and like glares down the enemy until they get shy and move away. The power of Grandpa's protection. Bannon Stance. Ooh, a counter ability. Fuck yes. I like the funky, pleasant music. So yeah, we come back here whenever we need to learn abilities then. Neato. Ooh, a lot of friends. Too many friends, almost. Oh, it uses up HP, that's good, so I can use that even when I don't have Psi. The power of Bat! The power of Bat! The power of Bat! The power of Bat! God, that really fucking paid off. Holy shit. I think at the moment it's going to focus on healing, because oh my god. Oh wow, counterattack continues for several... Oof. Counterattack continues for several turns. That was really useful. Ow. Upper. Yeah, definitely. I'm so glad we invested in counterattack. Holy fuck. Oh, it's got a cooldown of 3 turns. That's good. So basically at the start of every battle we're going to go counterattack. Holy fuck. I think I'll have to use a PK coffee next turn if we end up getting battles as tough as this. I probably should have grinded out in the previous area when there were less enemies. Because wow, this medium difficulty is actually like reasonably challenging enough to be fun. I like it. Yeah, we're almost out of heals already, wow. Just shove everyone the last heals into them. Oh, it's a permanent ability up. Okay, yeah. What does Agi do? Is it this one where it lets you go faster, or is it one where it lets you dodge better? Because it's weird how agility slash speed slash dodge slash whatever it's called has like different effects in different games. It's not one of the stats that's always the same. But let's go with that. We'll give it to you because Alicia, it's good to get your turns off. Actually, let's just wander around and do some grinding. And so here we've reached a point where the longer episodes of Random RPGmaker tend to end. My opinion on the game, mostly the same. We're getting more interesting character interactions, we're seeing some more human characters again, we're starting to build up our party. I was really enjoying how like fair but challenging the medium difficulty option was. And it's great to know you can go back down at any time. I really dislike when games are like, you can put the level up at any moment you want, but you can never go back to easy once you select hard. That's just like unnecessarily punishing for no reason. I have no clue why people do that. I usually never even try hard modes in games because of that. And here I felt like it was a refreshing and new experience for me. I get to try a hard mode, and if I'm bad at it, I get to stop doing the hard mode. Hooray! Basic features you would expect to be in everything. I was also dealing with the weird elemental system a lot better when I realised I could just kind of focus on memorising the symbols and not like trying to figure out what they mean or what the logic is between the weaknesses or anything. But still, it is the biggest flaw of the game, and yeah. One other thing I was kind of not liking so far is how it's handling like the secret Easter eggy type stuff. I didn't realise at the time when I was playing, but there was that bit where like I found a secret building and then accidentally walked back out of it without getting anything and it wouldn't let me go back in. I think I have missed something that I was supposed to get there. So if you want a full impression of the game and my review, this is a good place to stop. I'm going to be putting out another video of the wrap-up footage. I didn't finish the entire game, but I got like at least a good third of the way into it. And there were lots more fun moments, crazy monster designs, emotions. If you enjoyed it so far, you'll keep on enjoying it. And if you keep enjoying it even after that point, go out and get the game yourself! Mwahaha! The one thing I do have to say though is, unfortunately the reason why I stopped doing my playthrough and never came back for another stream, it is with great fucking sorrow that I have to report that my interest in the game has really died after this point, because I happened to stumble into a spoiler of how it ends, and how it ends is really bad. Not necessarily the ending itself, but like the post-credit scene just kind of makes the whole thing feel pointless. And I'm torn between like, oh that sucks that someone spoiled me, and oh I'm glad I know that because now I won't waste my time on a game that's going to make me really sad. I won't take back any of the praise I gave here about everything I played being good. I do still want someday to finally finish it, but just at the moment it's really killed my hype to know this spoiler thing. So I'm going to just like vaguely describe why it's upsetting without giving any spoilers, and then I'll do a spoiler section afterwards. Some character or characters were lying about the truth and were actually bad, and it's only revealed after like you thought you had a perfectly good like bittersweet ending and everything was okay, and then suddenly everything's much more of a downer than you expected. You would think this would be a sequel hook, but there's been no rumblings whatsoever of a sequel for this game. Like, the developers are still around, they're working on like loads of different games, but there isn't going to be a sequel to this, so it just feels like kind of a sudden downer out of nowhere, and a hook for a plot that is never going to get resolved. It just really kind of doesn't work to just suddenly reveal, oh by the way the villain was someone totally different, at the very last minute when it's too late to do anything about it or really explore that plot line. And it also kind of ruins the several characters that were involved in betraying you over this something, which I felt was just throwing away good scenes for gaining nothing in return. Also, I feel that the twist of being betrayed about something makes the game less original than it was if the thing had just been true, so I cannot understand why this choice was made. Okay, that's all I can really go into, so we're going to go and have a little bit of a spoiler section now. I'll put a timestamp up on this is how long it's going to last, this is where to skip if you want to avoid it. I love you, Alofu. You are so pleasant. If the end of a game has some sort of twist, you're actually a villain, I'm going to cry forever. So, yeah, Alofu is bad. In fact, every single monster is bad. The entire concept of the monsters, maybe actually being good monsters trying to stop the other bad monsters, is completely wrong. They just, at the very end of a game, turn into the camera and go, ooh, haha, we were tricking you all along. Ooh, we have our big secret super evil plan. And I'm just like, why the fuck would you do this if you weren't even planning to have a sequel? It's just making the player feel incredibly betrayed. It just means like over half of the game was pointless. You spent all this time getting to know like all these different individual, complex, morally ambiguous monster friends. It's not even more, they're just full on evil now. And Alofu especially was lying about like literally every kind thing he ever did. That really gets me. I got so fucking attached to Alofu in my playthrough. And just, I really cannot comprehend why developers would choose to do this. Why would you pick a twist which is less surprising than the thing that it's twisting from? Like, oh haha, the scary looking monster is actually scary and actually evil. Who could have possibly predicted that? You could walk into literally any other game about like Cthulhu mythos and they're all fucking evil. I was genuinely praising it. It was one of the biggest points of praise for the game. It was like having these spooky monsters have a more complex characterization and be like good or morally complex. Like, oh, they're maybe good, they're maybe not good. Maybe they have a different concept of morality. No, they just have the same human concept of morality. They're evil and they do evil things. It doesn't add anything to the plot at all. It literally takes away from the plot. You can't really take credit for like surprising the player by doing something originally that was surprising to the player, these scrunkly characters actually being good, and then just taking it away and going, weren't you so surprised? Now we just reset it back to the status quo. Like, unless you think disappointment and surprise are the same emotion. It's also fucking pointless because, like, the idea of, like, oh, what if these guys are just using us to fight the other monster guys was, like, raised really early in the story. Like, the characters outright stated that they thought that might what was happening. That's why they were reluctant to trust them. And that's why we spent the entire game learning to trust them. And then it was just the last minute, oh, you were actually right in your gut reaction to just something looking different to you was correct, and you should have just stuck with that. It's just so phenomenally just mood destroying, and I think I would have felt this way even if it wasn't like one of my favourite characters just happened to be in the crossfire of it, because seriously, it's so many characters to just decide we're all evil all along. Like, almost everyone is guaranteed to have one of their faves be in this category. Unless you just coincidentally didn't like a single monster, I think you're screwed. So, yeah, there's a massive negative on top of a game I was otherwise enjoying. And it's really hard to motivate myself to continue playing knowing that steaming pile of doo-doo is at the very end. So thank you, person who spoiled me. Also, I'm still mad about that. Coming in on the edit, I didn't want to end this on purely negative. You know what a game is that does this exact twist, but better? 999, the first game in the Zero Escape trilogy. That game, also, one of my favourite characters ended up being a betrayer and a liar and a secret villain all along. You know why it worked? It happens in the middle of the game. The characters actually see it happen, they actually react to it happen, they actually now go and get revenge on this evil betrayer guy, and you get a climactic good ending of defeating him, and it feels like, you know, all the extreme emotion you felt from being, like, completely betrayed and treated like shit by this guy gets an actual cathartic ending, and there was a reason for this to happen in the plot. It was to create a great ending. It wasn't just the ending's already over, oh okay, this guy, they're all bad, and we're not going to do anything about it. Also, there was actual foreshadowing you could notice of that character lying about things if you were, like, really, really tuned into it. It was really good, it was really great. Play that game. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but just look forward to getting your mind blown at some point. Also blown in several other ways, there's a bunch of time travel crazy shenanigans. Have fun. So yeah, I thought it'd be a bit dishonest if I just ended this, like, overwhelmingly positive and didn't mention that there was one negative thing. But the negative thing is not going to be shown anywhere during any of the footage we've got here. It's just literally the post-credits scene. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't let a bad ending ruin the rest of the game for you, you will still have an absolutely great time. And even if you do feel like it ruins the rest of the game, you still get, like, 12 hours of goodness up for, like, 10 minutes of bad. But it's just something to be careful of if you're going in. Think about it, weigh up your options, whether that's something that you will be concerned about. But enough of that downer, now we move on to next time, the wrap-up footage video, even more enjoying this awesome game.